The stress, the job, the family, I couldn't juggle all of it. And I didn't feel like I was being present, especially for my family, but also for myself. So I felt that I was literally and metaphorically on the sidelines. I had some injuries, I had some illnesses that was keeping me from physically participating in a lot of things. The stress and the job was really keeping me tied up. So even some of the more sedentary family activities, I wasn't really either mentally or physically present for, and my energy levels were just so low. I knew I could do better. I could do better for myself. I could do better for them. And I'm also watching like my parents and my husband's parents start to age. And I'm thinking, I'm watching myself age and what is my life going to look like? And how can I still be a part of my family and my kids' lives as I get older in a way that's not a burden to them? I'd say fitting it in, like just nothing changes if you don't change, if you don't make the change. I would try different things. I didn't stick with it. It felt like I was constantly juggling, and if I didn't catch every ball, then I would drop all the balls. And I think from working with you, I've been able to feel that as long as I don't drop the glass balls, it's okay. And I can keep going and try and pick them back up when I get to it. I definitely think that planning today for tomorrow has helped. And even if it's making 5 or 10 minutes out of today to get ahead of things for tomorrow, maybe it's taking a half hour today to get ahead of things for tomorrow. It's just making the next day run that much easier. And getting into the habit of that has been super helpful. And I think also giving myself permission to not be perfect with stuff. So we set the habit to have breakfast with protein, relatively soon to when I actually got up in the morning and started my day. And there were days where I would say, okay, I can only do this morning. It's definitely helped me focus. It's helped me start my day intentionally, which is important. So even if it's not just restricted to the idea of what I'm eating, but I'm thinking about, all right, I need an extra 10 minutes to actually sit and eat. I need to plan. So again, it's planning today for tomorrow. And, when is that opportunity going to come? Because to be quite honest, some of my days would start at 7 in.the morning with calls, and I would go through till 1 p.m. and I wouldn't break. And so now knowing that I need to do that, a need is a different word, but I have the opportunity to start my day with, something healthy that's for me, it then makes me think about, all right, well, what else is going to come next? I'm a bit less stressed. I'm a bit more intentional. I'm able to offer myself a bit more forgiveness and then maybe offer others a bit more forgiveness. I think also just committing to the physical movement, getting outside, whether it's walking the dog or, doing some of the body weight exercises. I think that's overall helped get the stress levels down, get me to a place where I do feel, less overwhelmed by technology. If I'm taking a break and I'm stepping aside from the computer, it is really helpful to just be a bit calmer for the rest of the afternoon. What I have observed is more in the ability to sleep better, to feel more rested, to be more present with the kids, and the strength that I'm able to get back in my upper body slowly but surely has definitely helped me. Just, silly things like throw catch with my son, that things that I wasn't really able to do a couple months ago. Can hold plank now longer than I was able to, and I can hold plank on my forearms. And the push-ups, I'm feeling much better. I'm going at a lower, so I have to do them on some elevation. I was at like a countertop level and then like a bar stool level, and I can go even a little bit lower now. Do it with capital letters, exclamation point. I think it's an investment. It's an investment in yourself, though. And for me, it's an investment in my family and also, in my future. And so if that person has a big why, there's some reason why they're coming to you, and even having the first conversation, sit and think through that and do this program because there's a real benefit. And that benefit might be different for different people, but I've definitely found that to be true. It's been about what you can't do, and this has been more about what I can do.